Hello! Let's start by showing how to defeat the dragon as easy as possible. As easier as possible. So we need two mages. And the most important thing is that they are at least rank 2, both of them, because we need the eyes. One of the mages will be our main magic dealer, so let's give them as many magic boost items. From here, we go to Academia. We unlock the mage with Stroll. If you don't have that, with Stroll or with Graius, I don't know. Just get two mages. You can just run around here, or even go back to the previous map, and enemies will respawn. So you just do this, fight a bunch of enemies, right? And you get some points very easily. You should try not to waste too much MPs until you reach this part of the game. And you should heal using medicines and medicinal herbs instead. This should be your main way of healing. Let's buy also the ice chunks, that can be helpful. If you pre-order the game, you'll get a few bonuses, and that will be easier because you get more items to heal, etc. But if you didn't, things will be a bit tougher. For example, we go on item here. I have 6 of these magna pills, but we should have maybe 1 at most. We have also the fairy dust that helps, etc. So what I'm doing right now is trying to show how to defeat the Drake without using buffs and helps from the pre-order. So unfortunately, Stroll right now is very low on MPs, so I will use this single pill, not more than this. If someone is really low on MPs, something that could help is trying to defeat a lot of these guys. Here we got the missing points to rank up. These guys, and I was very lucky on one of my tries, because I got 2 of these items, drop an acid that can lower the enemy defense. So thank you to that. If you use that item twice, if you get twice, for example, you can use one. After a few turns, use another one to prolong the effect and boost it even more. And thank you to all this series of combination of actions. If you lower the enemy defense, maybe even if you low MP count, you will still be able to deal enough damage and defeat him. Okay, they didn't respawn. So if they don't respawn, maybe it is better to try to reload every time you defeat them, or move away enough so that maybe they will respawn eventually. I don't really know. This is what happens if they spot you. You appear here, nothing happens. I tried to do this like 4 times and nothing happens. So now let's just go straight into the battle. And that everything goes well. But if you are in trouble, if you have a bad start, we can just restart the fight with L3 in this case. So what is the point of having 2 mages? The point is that essentially, if you don't have 2 mages, you will have to pass every time using this character. Instead, by having 2 mages, instead of passing, use Blitz with the second mage too, and this helps dealing even more damage. And that's it. Instead of passing consumes half a turn. Instead, you can have the same benefits of passing, but while doing more damage. So this is why we'll go for 2 mages. And with the main character, another half. See how many things we managed to do. Another Tarukaja. And now this is full power already. We dealt kinda a quarter of his HP already. Now we also got lucky. Okay. Blitz. Now, since we don't have a lot of MPs, I won't really try to buff the other character too. So instead, I just try to keep our allies healthy. During this turn we have to spare. The most important thing is that when it's his turn at the end, we always guard, because the enemy can do the fireball. But now I'll also tell you another little secret. So now use the fireball. As we can see, use it twice. Let's keep going. Let's check status. As you can see, the buff on Grudge is about to disappear. So now we boost his attack again. The attack works with every kind of attack, so it works also with spells. And now it's a rank 3, so every time you apply the buff again, it resets. And it also gets stronger. Rank 3 is the maximum. So now, this is why we want a single mage. If we had more MPs, we could try to buff both of our characters sometimes. But if we don't, it is better to just buff a single one. So, now is the secret. The enemies, in this kind of games, and this works here at least, or at least works on the Drake, have a very precise pattern. They usually do kind of attacks in a row, always with the same pattern. So, uses Scratch, then uses Fireball, then sometimes uses the tail if he starts being low. So since we dealt a lot of damage, it could really be possible that at this point he will start doing using the tail to do a lot of damage to everyone. So we need to be careful. So I'm pretty sure now he won't use the fireball. And since we are weak to fire, we need to guard. By guarding, we prevent of being killed when the enemy uses the fireball, because then if we hit a weak spot, he will attack twice in a row. But as I said, since I'm pretty sure he won't do that, I can chill, attack and don't guard. See? Tail swipe. This was risky because it would be better sometimes maybe at this point not to keep attacking with Stroll, but actually heal. So use the tail whip now, so I shouldn't use it again. Let's check, the attack is fine, so now we heal. Let's see a Stroll. Now the enemy should use the fireball. So let's do this, we attack. And now with Dim, we are well and healthy. So if I heal with Dim now, then I just have another turn to guard with the main protagonist. And that's it. But if I attack instead, I can do this. I attack. I guard with Dim to protect against the fireball. Now he will 100% use fireball, I'm pretty sure. And now with him we can either heal or protect ourselves, guard. So we heal us. Now I should use fireballs. See? He has a pattern. Now I'll probably use the tail once again. Now my buff is about to end. But it is fine because next turn is weak enough to be defeated. Okay, we got unlucky. Unfortunately, we got unlucky and we lost the guy. Otherwise, he won't get experience. So this cost us 900. So these kind of things can happen, obviously. And we don't have enough mana to deal the last hit. I think unfortunately we have to reset. That was very, very unlucky. As you can see, the lack of MPs at the end and a bit of bad luck defeated us. We need to retreat because he will use if you use the fireball, hit the protagonist, attack again, maybe wipe us. Out. So let's start again. Same combination. Let's swap this time. This time we are luckier. I don't remember. I decided to use the fireball. Maybe he goes for the scratch the first time. Let's try to do this. Let's see. Scratch, yes. He starts with the scratch. So now we'll use the fireball. So we are the ones that have to heal. Now we guard against the fireball. We keep pushing forward for damage. This is how amazing this game is. Despite all of this is still strategic. You can still fail, and it's very cool and satisfying to be able to push the enemies and kill them with a good strategy. Let's check. So Grayus' attack is about to end. So let's buff him. Again, we know the enemy now won't use the fireball. He'll probably use the tail this time. So, as we did previously, now we can heal. We have exactly 16 MPs. It means we can buff our attack twice more. Or heal twice with the main protagonist. This was very close. Check status, okay. Okay. I think it's better to keep healing. No, right, now we'll use the fireball. Oh my god, I was close to do a mistake again. So we protect. And the next turn I could kill him if I keep going wild. So let's go. Okay, hopefully didn't attack the same one twice. Okay, and now I will try to just kill him. Let's just go. So this is what we will do now. Again, not using items from the DLC, but we have this thing here. This will hit a weak spot, deal a good amount of damage. So let's use it. As we can see, Grayus' attack was about to disappear. Maybe Grayus' next attack will be enough, but just to be sure, we use another one of these. And we did this time. Without using any help from any DLC. I'm boosting his strength because later on, like thanks to the fact that you can choose, you can become the strongest damage dealer. Even if right now we are using him as a support essentially. But the good part is that since he has a very high strength, he can still do a very good amount of damage. And here we got some kind of legendary weapon. But the incredible thing is that you can even purify this. And this will probably make the weapon even stronger. This is how crazy this weapon is. And now the enemies are here no more. But it doesn't matter because you couldn't fight them. So thank you to everyone that took a look at this guide. This is the part that will be uploaded on YouTube as a guide, but now the stream continues. If you want to see the full video that I'm right now streaming, just come. You find the links in the description. And right now, every time I have time, I'm playing almost every day.